Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Allen going to look to throw on the first play.
Hit
as he throws there, incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen, he's going to let this one go deep.
Oh!
Bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Legarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
What?
This is dropped.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create
That's
a chance
insane.
for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Toward the side. Look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. On first down, Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Mahomes to throw once more. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Well, first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that will draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the...
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in,
Good
everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen.
Good job, fellas. Good job, fellas.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense. He comes up with the interception there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They're going to run. It's McKinnon. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here again is McKinnon. Fighting through it. He's got space. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On the pickup there, it'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Man.
And the Bills are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
Oh.
That's George Karlaftis who fought his way through the line to bury him. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Yeah, I can't see nothing.
There's Sam Martin now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. On the return, it's Tony. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued. And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Oh.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Come on.
And that is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8, Mahomes. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Hardman. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Patrick Mahomes, as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18.
Oh.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
No.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Allen going to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Allen. Going deep for Diggs.
Oh.
Going to be intercepted for the third time. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
But they didn't ease into that drive right after the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to green light that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 32 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen setting up the screen for Cook. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen going deep for Diggs. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Mahomes now on first down. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, my gosh.
This is intercepted. My goodness. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Come on.
Still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Oh, fuck.
It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand for
Mr.
this defense
Bogus.
now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Oh, my.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up first and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And the left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City. Second down and 10. Now Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen.
Wow.
This one caught by Crowder.
Come on.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a first and 10. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw is Mahomes. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chiefs have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it is 28-0.
Sure.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And we are...
Sure. These guys again. Mr. Hurts. Mr. Hurts.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it.
Oh.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Right there, Hurts.
To throw again on second down. Hurts.
Good D.
His throw here is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh.
Crowd and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back.
Oh.
Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on a touchdown pass. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the option left, it's Hurts. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football. Hurts.
Oh.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Finds his man. It's Kelce on the crossing route here. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelce for a big one. And even 40 yards. He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a 2nd one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. George Karlaftis. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this down near the 25. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Hurts to throw.
Oh.
And will be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Oh.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. incompletion. They'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Come on.
There, but that's gonna wind up incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Here's Smith to return it.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts.
Oh.
Caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
Fumble.
2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
Throwing is Hurts.
Oh, it's a pick.
Be incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To try again after the sack.
Oh.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted.
And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this 2nd quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween, and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
George Karlaftis. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and receive the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? Now I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch.
What the fuck was that?
For Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So that, Charles, maybe the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part.
That play did not work.
The key question is, can the offense finally do something? Because we're into the third quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
He's going deep for Brown. And now here is another interception.
And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
There's Peyton Manning.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
What?
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions.
You like using my plays?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Mahomes.
Oh my gosh.
This one is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
That's returnable now for Smith.
Fumble.
That's a 49-yard punt, 8, though, on the return.
And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They're going to look to throw.
Oh.
The Chiefs are going to get him. The pressure from multiple guys here as they barrel him for a big 9-yard loss. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
Looking here for Smith downfield.
Oh.
Incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
He's going deep for Brown.
Oh.
Another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, you think about it, though, that interception great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we ended up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
No.
Nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5.
Oh.
Way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster, 93 yards. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles.
Oh.
A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
He's
Oh.
taken down. Back at his own 7. George Karlaftis, giving him once again his third sack of the afternoon. Here's Brett Kern now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. A big kick that time, 52 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction.
And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Chiefs up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 28-0.
Nope.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, their offense has put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Going deep here for Watkins. Got his man complete. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Check pass.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
All right.
This is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Hey, stop.
And they've got
Stop.
it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag
Stop.
down.
Sit. Yeah.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying
Sit.
to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Yeah. This. All right. The Cincinnati Bengals.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. A short kick taken at the 18, and he won't quite make...
Hey. Stop. Come here. Hey.
5. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the
Ball is
ground.
loose.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because it pays dividends as the game progresses.
Sure. All right, so if I win, I'm up 120. And if I lose, I'm up 40. Okay.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Again, it's Mixon.
Fumble.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a Bengal first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Good dude.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Mixon running wide side.
Oh.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space
Stop.
in order to run plays.
Stop.
A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run. Probing now early
Stop.
to try and get things done later.
The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first. From the gun to give to Mixon. Running right through it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Inside handoff to Mixon. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Mixon up the middle. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No score after one on EA Sports.
On one, ready?
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Here's Burrow.
Look at
Trying
that.
to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. There he goes, right side.
Yes, sir.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3-and-out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there.
Thought I was going to do a certain play, that's why.
Fields this way up at the 17.
Fumble.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On one, right?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around. It's just not fair, and now room to run. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Again, it's Mixon. Room here to run. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Here we go.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon.
Get in there.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Burrow looking to pass. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Now it's Burrow. This is touchdown Bengals. Hayden Hurst from 8 yards out. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. First down, Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 81 yards. And the Chiefs have moved out in front. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. First down. Here's Burrow. That is taken in by Hurst. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
11 empty.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow. And it's
Good D.
incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, the incompletion, yes.
Oh, you have to hold circle when you, like triangle when you
First and 10 actually gives them a chance
get done with the play.
relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh,
Touchdown. Jamar Chase.
Home Run City.
As the first half is winding down. And the Bengals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone.
Come on.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Ow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively
Oh my gosh.
play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
Stop.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. That's leaking right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good. So we've hit intermission. Now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Fuck.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Stop.
Now back to throw.
What the?
Under pressure, they got him again. Trey Hendrickson drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping it.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
106 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now Burrow on 1st down.
Yes, sir.
Rifles one, it's intercepted.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
And the Chiefs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run once more with McKinnon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Mahomes now on the sneak.
Ooh.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Meanwhile, Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 24 yards. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
Big stop.
Kick is indeed good, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So there was a little meat on that ball, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on. He forces one there as a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, this is one of those games where if you win it, it feels extra special. But to lose a close one like this, Charles, remember where they didn't score any points in the 2nd half. That has to sting a bit more.
Absolutely, and I really think that they're going to spend so much time pouring over this game film. trying to figure out where their calls went wrong, how they didn't execute on certain plays. They were so close. Yeah, this one's going to linger for a little while as they try and diagnose this loss.
You still want to play? All right. How much you want to run this one for? All right. So if I win, you're gonna send me 160, and if I lose, you're gonna send me 80. All right. All right. You almost had me. Lose, it's 80. All right.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. Fields this way up at the 17. And able to get this across the...
All right. Huh? What? What does that mean? Oh. Oh, yeah, you gotta play your A game. Oh, man. All right. You gonna make it snow again? I see you about to make it snow again? With the bets from Bovada? About to make it snow. Yeah. Huh? You ready? All right.
Much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Who? Your cousin?
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
11 coming.
What do you mean about
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive.
Moore's
able to
high?
stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Back to Mixon on second down.
What is this?
And he'll bring it up here to right
What's
at
going on
the
here?
40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
I'm one, ready? 11.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And now they will throw it with Burrow.
Yes, sir. McDuffie.
Higgins, but it is intercepted.
McDuffie.
Duffy with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
They go play fake. Mahomes. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try to put it in that way.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. That's caught at the 2.
Oh.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman. And
The young stiff arm.
Turnover and converted into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
A short kick taken at the 18. And able to get this out to the 25.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
Oh, my gosh.
Inside the 35. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
You just dancing?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Burrow.
Oh, I was right there.
The screen here to Mixon. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Gun.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And this time not as successful, as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And credit the tackle to Juan Thornhill. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On the delay, it's Mixon.
Oh.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
The draw.
Joe Mixon,
The halfback draw.
Touchdown run. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
There we go, to the house.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. He's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended. He's got a man complete.
Oh.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
The teams practice their plays during the week. They're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
You don't like Peyton Manning?
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no comeback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Open man there is the tight end, Kelsey. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. Mahomes takes it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Patrick Mahomes scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
Oh, McDuffie again.
It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie.
Mr. McDuffie.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the
The right place at the right time.
This is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Mahomes.
Oh.
He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. This goes out wide for Mixon.
The ball's loose.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll start it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. To throw again on second down. Burrow.
McDuffie. Oh.
This one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far, brings up third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
Oh.
But this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit. We're not even at halftime.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Reggie Bush.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Trey Flowers picks it.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Mahomes on the bootleg.
He's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. They go play action. Now Mahomes steps away. And it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's got some space here.
Reggie Bush.
Takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco,
48 yards.
and the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. This is intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Bengals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow.
And that's caught one more time by Boyd.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for him.
Then he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
Joe Burrow
scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Bengals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
Try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they do finally get him at the 12. 96 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
Well, you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better?
I don't mind. It's up to you.
This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
On one, ready? 1190. 1190. Here we go. Here we go.
To the air again, Burrow. He'll let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over here.
How much do I run this for? All right, so if I win, I'm at 180, and if I lose, I'm at 140. All right, you sure you want to use these wise guys? All right.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here. Between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead.
Pulls it in at the 13. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Pressure right out of the game. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
And this one too low.
But he certainly didn't like what he saw from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense credit. Coverage is in lockdown mode everywhere.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Garoppolo now. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
Well, able to get the completion, but unfortunately not able to get the 3rd down conversion there on that play.
And I like how the defense approached that one. They knew where the 1st down marker was, and they decide whatever you want to have, you can. You're just not going to get the 1st down. Excellent tackling right there.
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. A big play there for KC. 42 yards. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try with McKinnon. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with McKinnon. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal.
You gotta be kidding.
They do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
Oh, my gosh.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but
Got to be kidding me.
in the end zone. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense. How do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
21.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. Open man is Juwan Jennings.
Come on, Crabtree.
He'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 37 yards. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And he's
Good job, fellas.
down. A cheap sack. George Karlaftis in there to bury it for a loss of 11.
Now, that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, well, they're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he'll be tackled inside his own 15. The decision to bring it out cost him some yardage. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return.
And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Handoff, it's McKinnon. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Mahomes throw complete there to Smith-Schuster.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll set up a throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
It's
going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes.
What the fuck?
But it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the 1st half winds down.
The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. Now it's Mahomes again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Butker's kick here is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle to just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Fields this way up at the 17.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL Sports. And I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
It's Kelsey on the ground.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a give. This is McKinnon. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Here again is McKinnon. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon taking it in from 7 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-0 as they come up 1st and 10.
Garoppolo's throw pulled in by Kittle.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
21.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. That's caught out right by Jennings. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Oh, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
In the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one we're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. This one caught by Kittle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break.
Come on, Pick City.
Too much? I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token.
Touchdown, 49ers.
All right.
Deebo Samuel on the touchdown pass from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers have a score game again here in the 4th. Gold able to tag on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone.
There he goes.
Dangerous return man showing it here. He's at the 40, the 20, and he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. A big-time special teams play here in the 4th quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time. That extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Brought down by Willie Gay.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. To throw is Garoppolo. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Nick Bolton, and the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all, and to me it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Mahomes. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Garoppolo. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
To throw is Garoppolo. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line. Back to throw, Garoppolo, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone's going to be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Garoppolo to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Back to throw, Mahomes. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Mahomes going to throw it here. Open man downfield, that's Smith-Schuster. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw. Catch is made by Hardman. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16.
Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover-free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, that's what won them the game, because even doing it that way, being that clean partner, they weren't able to really run away with this game. So that tells us just how important it was to make sure you played mistake-free football, that led to the victory.
Young lobations. You don't like the lobs?
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep. You got selected in your choices, man. You got selected on your choices in the playbook. You got to select kick.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City.
Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
What the?
Allen's throw taken in by Diggs.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Big stop from a guy who can bring a big hit, Nick Bolton.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Going deep for Diggs. And going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I'm going to see this offense try to spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Allen going to throw.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
No, short.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it
It's
on
short.
line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a scoreless game. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes caught. Kelsey left side.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Oh, my gosh.
A sea of defenders had intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Porter.
Stupid.
And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, Do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On second down, Cook. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Throwing now is Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's got room. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
From the 38, Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So that'll go as a 40-yard loss on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Here's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Isaiah McKenzie pulling it in. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 6. Allen to throw once more. And he's got it. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Allen taking it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Come on.
Extra point by Bass, up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing.
Oh, what the hell?
Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Allen going deep for Diggs. It got his man complete.
All right.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 53 yards. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, it might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on first down.
Oh.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To the air, Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
Are you ready for the greatest comeback in the history of mankind?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Smooth comeback right here.
Mahomes under center. Anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Oh, that was sick.
Incomplete. So 2 quarters.
All right, comeback city.
Remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The greatest comeback.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. A deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
43!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
What the fuck?
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started.
Some shenanigans right now.
Through it. Got to keep pounding away.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. On first down, Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now it's Mahomes again. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete?
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes.
Oh my gosh!
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner.
Come on, guys.
Because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. It seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Get it. Oh my gosh.
This is going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Back to the front. No, bottled up.
Pick this shit up.
It's loose.
Wow. That ball was
Come on, Bumbarooskies.
But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
All right. That's if you'll win this one.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
On the counter, this is Singletary. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Now it's
Comeback City.
by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Here's Hardman to return.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving
Oh,
the football.
fuck.
And now here is another interception.
Shit, lagging.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Get him in.
Success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go right back to Singletary. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll try the middle with Cook. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Trucks over it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game,
That's game.
3rd down conversion.
I can't pause.
And that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the
I say I can't pause.
Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football.
Yeah, just quit.
They want to run it inside.
All right, send the invite. All right. Going on? All right, it's my last game. Yeah, I'm about to leave. So if I win, what, you want to play for 40? If I win, you send me 200. If I lose, you send me 120. All right. Wow, wow.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York.
Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills.
You got some crazy wind or what? Oh, I heard that guy.
And we are underway in Buffalo.
What the fuck? Seriously?
And boy, a rough start to this one. Is this... bounds.
All right, test. Here we go. $200. You ready for $200? I know what you're doing. You're running.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Good D.
This one is incomplete.
They are such a talented team in defending the perimeter and taking
Good D, fellas.
to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Allen now looks to throw. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Here's Allen to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Again, they'll throw with Allen.
Oh, 21 6.
Incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, it's Allen.
What the fuck?
Inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
It's incredible.
Allen gonna throw.
What the fuck?
He's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second down, McKinnon.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and a yard.
They run once more with McKinnon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
41 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. From the gun, they will run.
Wrong ball.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Ooh, that was almost bad news.
That's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
What the fuck?
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock to then get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical.
Come on, I was trying to switch to 22.
Right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Thank you.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
Thanks.
It's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. On first down, McKinnon again. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Oh, run that.
And some space here.
Not bad. Oh, never mind.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down now, run with McKinnon. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Mahomes now on the sneak. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Mahomes takes it himself. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Mahomes throwing on fourth.
Oh!
Touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Allen. He's going to take another shot here.
Oh.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot.
Come on, Pick City, guys.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Allen. And he completes it to the tight end Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that'll now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation, and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
Good catch, boy.
Smith-Schuster
He was there.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
You were right there, too. I was like, oh, shit.
To get going, a little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Good catch.
In for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there.
Come on, pick.
1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Allen.
Thank you.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right.
Oh!
It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time.
That's mine.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this.
Oh, my gosh.
Even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. Interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Wow.
He's got a man complete.
And he's brought down
inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And it'll be intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he goes out right around the 39. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. They're going to pitch this out to McKinnon. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Out to his left.
What the fuck was that?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
That certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then
this is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, a dump down to McKinnon. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And Mahomes picking up the 1st as he slides and hits the deck. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Mahomes now on 1st down. A dump down to McKinnon. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Mahomes going to throw it here. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. This game's still fairly well in
this, you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why
Good
they were
D.
throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. No hesitation. And now
What the?
The ball's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And hold everything here. This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
They continue to fight, don't they?
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. Like they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. That's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the fourth. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. The Bills say they have it.
What?
They do. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them.
Oh, my gosh.
Nicely executed play.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
Good D.
the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once,
Man, what the
tough
fuck?
patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And finally, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves.
Oh.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots.
You gotta be kidding me.
That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The Chiefs now
Come on, give me the Brazy
screen. Their
screen.
timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Second and 10. Throwing is Allen.
And he wisely will throw that one away. Certainly would have liked to get some yardage out of that play, but now you got to put this in the hands of your field goal kicker. See if he can get you to overtime.
Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass.
Come on.
4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime.
He missed.
And he missed it. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. So 3 points, the deciding margin, and the kick no good at the end that could have sent us to overtime. And while it was a decently long kick, we've almost gotten to the point with these kickers these days. Anything inside 60, we just expect them to make it, but that was a tough pressure kick.
I love how you brought that up, though. That is so true, because the kickers have almost done themselves a disservice by being so good. Exactly right. And when they do miss it, I'm not sure we give enough gravity to the idea of, that's a really long kick in a difficult situation, folks. Tough attempt, and he missed.
Tough game. Huh? Are you sure? Alright, it's my last one, bro. So you're gonna either owe me 150 or 250. You gonna be able to pay after this? Alright, bro. It's my last one. Cause I gotta go. But you have no timeouts. Hello?
On my side.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. Taking it to 15, a short kick.
No screw up.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen going to go to the air right away.
What the fuck? I was trying to sit there.
That's complete to Davis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
All right, man. You got to bring your A game.
A good gain on 1st, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now a 1st carry for the Dalvin. It's James Cook. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What do I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Devin Singletary with his 1st carry.
Yes, sir.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Call that a loss of 7.
The $50 turnover.
I'm not quite sure they got the spark that they wanted on 3rd down. In fact, I think they gave that spark to their opponent instead because that big stop has galvanized the sideline, and it starts their offense out with some momentum.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen going deep for Diggs.
Oh!
The catch is made, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
I'm not sure call that dumbass play.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their
What
own
the
side
fuck?
of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Gotta be kidding me. That was good-ass defense to that fucking play.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Oh, he's trying to do the meat kick.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
Turn it up, baby. Oh,
And it'll end there as he goes out.
I felt the energy.
But a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Mahomes.
No. Oh my gosh.
A sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
You're kidding me.
Picked off by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he is going to
Stupid.
score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Whatever.
Charles, it's now a 2-touchdown lead
kidding
in
me?
the opening quarter. Following that pick 6, they are off to a fast start in this one.
And absolutely ecstatic on the sideline after that play, aren't
Oh,
they?
stupid.
Not just because they've got the lead, but how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to take it in for 6? Already up a pair of touchdowns. They've got everything
That was
going
dumb
their
as
way
fuck.
early on.
Now I gotta play comeback ball.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
That was dumb.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first
Two
quarter.
fucking plays.
And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Handoff, it's McKinnon.
They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Mike.
14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
Here again is McKinnon.
What the fuck is that?
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Oh my gosh.
Taken down.
Okay.
Back at the 25.
Field goal.
And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Well, someone is certainly having a big game, and while that sack doesn't quite have the splash of his pick six from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays. Doing a great individual effort today.
Butker's kick here is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well, somewhat calm, only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for this with Singletary.
Oh my gosh.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. It's a pickup of 6. Singletary again, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 that...
Where do you want to eat at? Really positive. Humberto's?
Has a real priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
Well, they still need 6 yards here on third down after the penalty. Here's Allen to throw it. Setting up the screen.
Oh!
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before
Kidding
going
me?
out. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Allen now on the sneak. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
And give him credit. That's a good, solid game there on the sneak because it all comes together. Enough space, get forward, gain yardage. Well done.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Allen taking it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Josh Allen scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Come on, take it to the crib.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Yeah.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Fuck.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was...
Come back, come on.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. On 1st down, Mahomes. Flushed out.
Oh!
Right. And he'll throw this one away.
I'm going to get sacked.
I think he was out of the pocket.
I have no choice.
No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Singletary to get the drive started. Takes it to about the 37.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And now we've got whistles. I think we had a defender too eager to go for the block. So a 5-yard swing, but still 4th down.
You just wonder if the punt team used up something there that they didn't need to, right? Draw them off sides, but it still doesn't get them a 1st down. I used that one on 4th and 5 or less.
Here's Sam Martin now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Hardman on the return. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes.
Oh my gosh.
Touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mahomes going to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes now to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, he was open.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll try and run with McKinnon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on a touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a one-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
Extra point by Biker is on target as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game here in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Yes.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
No, I was saying, fuck.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far.
Pick that shit up.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This is caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. First and goal, a touchdown and a two-point conversion here are musts. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Mahomes now on the sneak.
Come on.
He's not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Oh my gosh. You gotta be fucking kidding me. So I'm gonna lose.
Zero before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
It's Manny.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired.
It's a tough situation.
Fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Now Mahomes got to have this one.
Oh.
Field tackle is going to stop him short of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get them the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Oh, stupid ass penalty.
Second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line.
Ready?